Namaskar, Jai Shri Krishna. Augmenting text 1 and text 2 of chapter 8, attaining the supreme of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Text 1. Arjuna Uvacha. Kima tada brahma, kima dhyatmama, kima karma purushottama, adhibhutam cha kima proktam dhi daivam kimuchyate. Arjuna inquired, O my Lord, O Supreme Person, what is Brahma, what is the Self? What are fruitive activities? What is this material manifestation? And what are the demigods? Please explain this to me. In this chapter, Lord Krishna answers different questions from Arjun, beginning with what is Brahma. The Lord also explains karma, fruitive activities, devotional service, and yoga principles in its pure form. The Srimad Bhagavatam explains that the Supreme Absolute Truth is known as Brahma, Paramatma, and Bhagwan. In addition, the living entity, the individual soul, is also called Brahma. Arjun also inquires about Atma, which refers to body, soul, and mind. According to the Vedic dictionary, Atma refers to the mind, soul, body, and senses also. Arjun has addressed the Supreme Lord as Purushottama, the Supreme Person, which means that he was putting these questions not simply to a friend but to the Supreme Person, knowing him to be the Supreme Authority, able to give definitive answers. Text 2. Adhiyajnam katham ko atra dehe asmin madhusudana prayanakale cha katham jneo asi niyatatma bhiha. Who is the Lord of sacrifice and how does he live in the body, O Madhusudan? And how can those engaged in devotional service know you at the time of death? Lord of sacrifice may refer to either Indra or Vishnu. Vishnu is the chief of the primal demigods, including Brahma and Shiv, and Indra is the chief of the administrative demigods. Both Indra and Vishnu are worshipped by yajna performances. But here Arjun asks who is actually the Lord of yajna, sacrifice, and how the Lord is residing within the body of the living entity. Arjun addresses the Lord as Madhusudan because Krishna once killed a demon named Madhu. Actually, these questions, which are of the nature of doubts, should not have arisen in the mind of Arjun because Arjun is a Krishna's conscious devotee. Therefore, these doubts are like demons. Since Krishna is so expert in killing demons, Arjun here addresses him as Madhusudan so that Krishna might kill the demonic doubts that arise in Arjun's mind. Now, the word Prayanakale in this verse is very significant because whatever we do in life will be tested at the time of death. Arjun is very anxious to know of those who are constantly engaged in Krishna's consciousness. What should be their position at that final moment? At the time of death, all the bodily functions are disrupted and the mind is not in a proper condition. Thus, disturbed by the bodily situation, one may not be able to remember the Supreme Lord. Maharaj Kulashekhar, a great devotee, prays, My dear Lord, just now I am quite healthy and it is better that I die immediately so that the swan of my mind can seek entrance at the stem of your lotus feet. The metaphor is used because the swan, a bird of the water, takes pleasure in digging into the lotus flowers. Its sporting proclivity is to enter the lotus flower. Maharaj Kulashekhar says to the Lord, Now my mind is undisturbed and I am quite healthy. But if I die immediately thinking of your lotus feet, then I am sure that my performance of your devotional service will become perfect. But if I have to wait for my natural death, then I do not know what will happen because at that moment, the bodily functions will be disrupted, my throat will be choked up, and I do not know whether I shall be able to chant your name. Better let me die immediately. Arjun questions how a person can fix his mind on Krishna's lotus feet at such a time. Thank you.